good morning, time to go. Oh, we are all looking for adventure. 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 We are all looking for adventure.
Good morning everyone and welcome back to the channel. Now recently I did a video on my solar and power setup. Now the links to that video are up here and they will be in the description. However, it's always great to see the way that someone else does it, and today we're going to connect with Justin, who's in the UK, and see the way that he has done it. Now, as always, if you enjoy this video, please consider liking and subscribing. It's always great to get that feedback, and hit that notification bell for updates.
Thanks for joining me for another episode of Motoring Home. And in this episode I want to show you my solar setup. Now, it was important to me that I be able to go off-grid whenever I want. Not because I want to run away from the system or anything like that, but if I'm away and I want to stay away for a little bit longer, I have no worries. So the electricity setup is as goes. I have a 200 watt solar panel on the roof, which I will show you now. So here we have the solar panel fully installed. This is a 200 watt solar panel from Photonic Universe, and you can see over there is the junction box, and the wires are going in from there, same as the spotlight wires, down through the van and into the wardrobe. And I have an MPPT charger right next to me here, which I'll show you in a little bit, that runs into the leisure battery bank that I have. Now my battery bank is two 200 amp hour batteries, and they are also connected to a VSR split charger, and that means that when the engine is running, the alternator is not only charging the engine battery, but is also charging my leisure batteries. And it also works in reverse, so on a really sunny day when I'm parked up, once my leisure battery bank is charged fully, the VSR will open and charge my engine battery too, so I should never ever get stuck. So it's a pretty cool system. That, along with the LPG system that I've got to run the heater, the oven, the hobs and the hot water system, means that I can operate off-grid for quite some time. So let me show you some of the little bits before we get into the build. This is the MPPT charger. It's more efficient than a regular solar charger, and I've got that connected to my leisure battery bank. And right now it's a pretty cloudy day, so it's not getting much charge. Next to it are some 240 volts. This is the UK standard voltage for household power, and I have an inverter charging the one that's empty, or powering the one that's empty. The other one is connected to a mains hookup. Now I have two more up here. Right now it's on because it's charging one of my camera batteries, and so I've got another two plug sockets. The top one is powered by the mains hookup, so I've got some options. Now up here as well I have a battery charge indicator below my heater system up there, and as you can see right now the top light is lit, so the batteries are fully charged, which is awesome. It means the system is working. So I'm going to turn you off and turn you back on with the wardrobe open. Those wires there are coming in from the junction box on the roof, and they're running behind that board all the way down. Now here's a cool little thing for you. Right here is the thermostat. So that's connected to my LPG heater, so it doesn't get too hot and switches on when it's a bit cold. And those two devices are pretty cool. One of them here on the left is my Wi-Fi, my mobile Wi-Fi device, which is awesome. I've got it from 3 and I get 40 gigs a month for £20. And I also get free streaming of Netflix and SoundCloud, so it's pretty badass. And then that there is my Bluetooth receiver, which is plugged into the amp, which is underneath here, and that runs my speakers. And then in this box here is where the inverter is stored, and those aren't the only two ventilation holes. There are loads more in the back and everywhere else. And boom, look at that setup. It looks crazy, right? But I promise you I know where everything goes. I have the amp there for the speakers. Above it, and in its own compartment, is the inverter. I have a 1500 watt inverter with peak of 3000 watts. So I can run a microwave and kettle and things if I want to. There is the multi-stage smart charger. So when I'm hooked up to the mains, I disconnect the solar charger, and that helps prolong the life of those big ass batteries. Can I say ass on YouTube? I'm sorry, kids. I said it. And yeah, so those guys then power everything in the van, and that wire there is the one that's going from the solar charger into those, and then all the power gets routed around the van via all those wires, I hope. Hi, I'm Marty McFly, and I'm about to take you back to the future. We're gonna go solar energy. So let me show you what we got. I've got a MPPT charger, brackets to fix to the roof. This is the panel fixes to the brackets get glued to the roof with my Sikaflex 552 adhesive, and there's an activator there for the surface of the van. We've got the junction box that go around, it's going to go outdoors, and then the cable's going to go through the junction box into this, connected to the battery. That's how we're going to charge the system, as well as a split charge. Yeah, let's do it. I just connected up the solar panel and I'm super excited because it looks like it's working. It's only showing like 0.1 or showing 0 amps right now going into it, but I'm about to go take off the cover I just stuck over it on the roof, and it's a pretty cloudy day, but let's see if it makes a difference. Okay, so I'm going to build the battery box now and then a shelf for the inverter to go on top. Is going to go in here, so I'm going to cut some ventilation holes near the top now before I cover everything in carpet. Not this side because the inverter's going there, it doesn't need it, but I think I want a nice finish to what maybe my undies drawer right here, and then some storage on top. So yes. Inverter's in place, leads are coming down the battery bank where the circuit board's going to go in a bit, but I just wanted to show you this. The back is all going to stay open there, the battery is open here, and then I'll probably put a back in for the wardrobe part, although maybe not because the earth block is there, so it might be a nice idea just to keep access to everything. There's the trunking going through to the front of the cab. Yeah, and it looks like a cat scratcher sort of board, but I put a couple of vent holes in here. I don't think it's going to need it. I left it lots of space, loads of space in there there's fans in the back, so it can stay cool. So yeah, that's it. I worked quite late last night, got a bunch of stuff done that I wanted to. Today I reckon I can get this sort of cut to the right size, all of the wiring set up, ready to go, apart from all the individual units like the load, like the fridge and stuff, but everything in the main circuit board will be sorted. Place. Start working on some stuff behind. So I've charged both batteries up independently, so they're both at full charge, which now means I can connect them to make the battery bank, and one isn't going to have less charge than the other, and it's not going to cause a problem. And I'm going to link them in a way that the negative comes off battery A, the load comes off battery B, so it spreads the load across the two batteries rather than draining one before the other. So yeah, going to get cracking on that, and I'll bring you inside soon. rundown of what I achieved without you guys. So come on in. So I think you were here for the carpet lining there. I then got the panel cut out with some things and lined. I've got the thermostat for the LPG heater, Propex heater. I've got a USB. Bear with me. There you go. Boop. On off there. Perfect. I've then got the solar charger, and it's sunny, so it's actually delivering some ampage. Not much, but it is winter. And then I've got my inverter for 240 power. I'm not sure if I'm going to install this thing yet. It's the remote, but it does show power usage on there, so it might come in handy. And then if we go into here, it's just like a wardrobe area for hanging stuff at the top, but the inverter box is there with some vents in, and then the crazy cool battery thing, which I ran you through yesterday. So yeah, that's it.
Now, thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you found that video useful. Now, Justin's done a great job with installing his solar and power. Now, if you found that video useful, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. See you later.
Hello world, wake me up to another good